Fight hasn't started yet, but you already have a scuffle there, like you are arguing with him at the institute back and forth. What do you think about it?
I was at the procedure and I came out and they told me that Pereira was there, and I didn't think about it at all. Then the next morning I wake up, look where I was tagged. Like Pereira says, I disappeared, hid from him in the room. And I was so angry, thinking, how should I respond to him? What? And then today I saw him there. I asked him where I hid. Were you looking for me? I stood in front of him and he said some girl told him something, started saying some unclear things.
And in this video he says that you are a bad champion, back and forth. He said different things there. And this is very interesting because he had such, yes.
He had fights with Adesanya and others where they had scuffles, but he never said such things. He didn't speak badly about the champion. What do you think is the reason that you kind of...
Do you get under his skin? Did he slip up talking about you?
Well, you could say that initially when he was avoiding a fight with me when he was the champion, I started to provoke him to get him to agree. And now he's talking nonsense, yeah, like he wants to somehow
attract attention, or what his thoughts are, I don't know. Well, we don't pay attention to that. We are focused on the fight. October 4th, I will show him who the real champion is here, and or is that what he says? His words are empty.
Do you look at him differently now because he talks about you like that?
I see him as an opponent. I am very angry. I want to beat him up.
I am waiting for this moment.
Right now, this guy said that Alex never spoke badly about his opponents before. We also know that you never spoke badly about your past opponents. What do you think? This chemistry between you, why do you speak about him like that? Do you not like him? What's the reason?
Well, until today, until they fight with, I respected him as a fighter, as a person. But after that, I stopped respecting him as a fighter, as a person, because he talks nonsense. I understand that there are different, sometimes it's factual, sometimes it's like biting, and he brazenly speaks lies, that which wasn't.
We saw a short video today where you met, but we don't know the full story, what happened there, and now next week you'll be cutting weight. It will be a bit harder. Should we be worried that if you meet again, maybe you shouldn't get too close to each other? Should we be thinking about this or not?
No, it's the opposite here. The story is about what he thinks. He thought I was scared of one person, that I came out today and his whole team was sitting there in a crowd. I was there alone with my coach. I came for the procedure. I came out and said to them, did you want me? Who said I was scared? I'm here. Who was looking for me? What are the problems? And then conversation started there. A girl said something unclear, and if he is disrespectful to me, if he does something, of course, I will do what is necessary to stop it.
And at the same tournament where you are fighting, there is a fight in your weight category, Khalil Rountree and Prochaska. What is your preference? Do you want one of them to win, or do you not care?
I am the champion in my division here, and I don't care who wins or loses. I'm here for now. I'm going to defend this belt, be the champion.
Before your fight, before you became a champion, it seemed like maybe the UFC wasn't promoting or valuing you as much. And now, after you became a champion, do you feel that they started to value and promote you more?
Well, I don't know, appreciate it or not. The most important thing for me is to remain a machine. Whatever happens, I don't do anything I can't be accountable for. I don't say anything for which I cannot be responsible. Therefore, I think they treat me with respect, and I respond the same way.
The first fight you had was 5 rounds. Now, do you have an idea of how to fight him? Have you already felt him out? Do you think it will be easier to finish him this time?
Yes, I think this fight will be much easier. Why? Because last time when I went against him, the UFC overrated him and they elevated him and they thought he would beat me. So I felt him out in the first fight. I think the second fight will not be as difficult for me as the first.
And you saw him today. Doesn't it seem a bit strange to you to argue with a person using these translators?
Well, it was strange, yes, but he doesn't know English well, and I don't know. And there was one guy who understands English, but he didn't want to translate, so we decided to convey what I wanted through the phone, and I heard what I wanted to hear from him.
If you think this fight will be much easier than the last one, what is your prediction for this fight? How do you think it will end?
Well, I think we'll shut him down. There's a minimum of that.
You defeated a confident Alex Pereira in the last fight. Now he has had quite a bit of time to make a game plan, to come up with something against you, right? Do you think he had enough time, and will he be able to change something in your style?
I think he won't succeed. Or why? Because he's already old, on the decline. And I don't think he himself believes he can beat me. He's just coming out to earn money, and I think he'll finish on that note.
Most of the time when fighters look each other in the eye and get close to each other, you can feel their energy. How does he behave? Is he nervous? Or when you saw him today, did you feel anything like that?
Well, what can I feel? He was, of course, nervous. You can see that from the outside.
Was worried. He said something that wasn't true. So probably, but I don't think he's some kind of coward who just shows up there. I know him. If you looked him in the eyes, he showed himself to be brave enough. And in the fight, you saw what I did with him. As for what they say that someone hid, those TikTok conversations don't affect our fight at all.
In your fight in March, in the second round, you staggered him a bit, right? He was moving like that. How close do you think you were to finishing him?
Well, it was really close, but he's so lucky. He had fights that with Adesanya, the same thing. The bell saved him, and in our fight, the bell saved him in the second round too. But that's okay. This time we will be hunting for his head.
It seemed to me that your takedowns
And the grappling did not work with him in the first fight. Do you think the problem was with you, or is he too good at defending?
I had problems, you could say, because my preparation for the last fight was problematic, you could say, and there was little grappling. And on top of that, I also told my coach back then, he was somehow distracted. When I went for it, he was very slippery, so I couldn't complete the takedown.
The man was talking about the fight next week in your division, Prochaska and Khalil. But this week in Australia, there's a fight with Carlos Ulberg and another guy. Do you think this is a bigger fight? Reyes and this one, do you think this is a bigger fight, or that one by ranking?
I think that fight is more interesting because these have already fought each other. They haven't fought each other, but they have fought with the champion. We know them, but those fighters who are rising, I think that fight is much more interesting.
You said your English is more or less better than Pereira's. What's your message for Pereira in English? Maybe with a bit of spice, some trash talk. Do you have anything prepared?
I didn't have time to prepare.